What's up guys, it's Jeremy. This is the LG V10 review. So let's just get all the basics out of the way first. This device is a 5.7 inch Quad HD IPS LCD display. Now what that means is, if you're used to like Samsung devices or like the Nexus 6P that have Super AMOLED displays, the blacks on this display are not going to be as sharp, the colors aren't going to be as vibrant. But in my opinion, it's still a really good display. And even the outdoor visibility is actually really good. I am one that have my phone on auto mode most of the time just because I don't want to adjust it. I go from being in my bedroom to going outdoors to going to work, and I just leave it on auto. And I just want to say, when it's on auto and I go outside into bright light, it's pretty impressive about how much the brightness just gets kicked up, and you can read it very well. And LG didn't skimp anywhere else either. This device has 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of storage standard. It has a Snapdragon 808 processor, which in my opinion is better than the 810 due to no overheating issues. This device also comes with Gorilla Glass 4, so you don't need to worry about your screen scratching very easily. And then equipped with the little silver metal bars on the side, it's even going to be a lot more drop proof than a lot of normal phones. And those metal bars on the side that do actually add some protection make the device feel really good in the hand. It kind of gives that illusion that this is a metal unibody phone. However, it's just the metal bars that give this nice solid feel. And we're still gifted with the ability to remove the back, which you know what that means. It has a removable battery, and then it also has a micro SD card slot, which a lot of people actually care for and would rather take the practicality over the sexiness, kind of like how the Galaxy S6 is. Now those are all really great features of this device, but one thing I don't like is that it was shipped with Android 5.1 and it still has not been updated to 6.0. Now 6.0, what I really want is doze. It provides much better battery life, especially when the device is on standby. And while we're at the topic of battery life, I can get about 5+ hours of screen on time, but that's usually when I'm on Wi-Fi most of the day. If I'm on, LTE, doing a lot of stuff like that, I could get less, but you're gonna have no problem with this device lasting you the whole day, and even more, just depending on what you're doing. Everyone's, experiences are different, so you can't really give a fair judge there. And the camera on this thing is nothing short of amazing. My last daily driver was the Nexus 6, the original Nexus 6. So going to the LG V10's camera is such a treat. Everything works really well, has great low light performance, fast autofocus, and it even has a manual mode where you can adjust the settings to your liking. And another great thing is that those manual modes actually carry over to video as well. So if you are, an aspiring YouTuber or filmmaker, you could certainly hook up your LG V10 to a tripod and get some really cool shots. And another thing that I like about the camera, as long as your screen's off, you can double tap the volume down button twice and it pulls it up. Just like the Samsung Galaxy S6 where you can double tap the home button. So I always appreciate a shortcut straight to my camera, which is very nice. And most of the time I don't really mention the front-facing camera on smartphones just because they're there, they serve their purpose. But the LG V10 is kind of unique. It has dual front-facing cameras. One is a wide-angle lens and one isn't. So you kind of have a choice whether if you want it close up or far away, whether you're forever alone or have friends. And this device also has a fingerprint scanner on the back, so you can use that to unlock your phone or use it with Android Pay. It's not as easy as the Nexus 6 though. You first have to tap it, which unlocks the screen, and then you have to hold down one more time to get it unlocked. So it's kind of like a two-step process. You can't just hold your finger on it, you have to first unlock it by tapping the button. And like I mentioned before, the railings on the side are kind of like dual functionality. It makes it really nice to hold. It feels very solid. And then also it adds a little bit of ruggability, so if you drop it, they could absorb the impact. It'd be pretty foolish of me not to talk about the dual screen on the top of the device. This is the LG V10 after all, and this is a feature exclusive to this device. Now, in my opinion, you could either forget about it or actually take advantage of it. It just depends. Now, there are a few features that are nice. You can turn the screen off and activate the flashlight. You can turn it on, go through your recent applications, stuff like that. It just depends. It does make it a little bit hard to use one-handed though, because you can't reach up there. You definitely have to hold it with two hands to take advantage of it. And the top screen can be a little jarring at times, especially when you're watching YouTube videos in full screen. It just kind of ruins the immersion. And then also if you have like a background on your phone where it's very bright, it just seems very weird, the contrast from your bright background to the black bar at the top. So I like to stick with a dark background just so it doesn't look as obnoxious. That being said, would I have bought this phone without the bar at the top? Absolutely yes. This is just an overall premium device, and the black bar just kind of adds a little bit extra to it. But in my opinion, it's not really what makes this device really great. What makes this device really great, in my opinion, is the camera, all the awesome specs, the 64 gigabytes of standard storage, and just an overall very smooth experience. LG does add a little bit extra on top of it, but I do appreciate the semi-stock Android feel. And that's it, guys. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I make new videos all the time. And be sure to thank my buddy JJ for showcasing his beauty in the camera test. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.